Summer is the perfect season to refresh a home with rustic vintage charm that feels warm, welcoming, and effortlessly timeless. In this video, we are exploring beautiful summer rustic decor ideas that transform ordinary spaces into peaceful vintage retreats filled with texture, sunlight, and nostalgic character. From weathered wood accents to soft neutral fabrics, every detail creates an atmosphere that feels calm, collected, and deeply connected to nature. Whether you decorate a farmhouse, cottage, or modern home, these ideas can bring timeless rustic beauty into every corner. One of the easiest ways to begin creating a rustic summer retreat is by embracing a soft, sun-washed color palette. Think creamy whites, warm beige tones, muted sage greens, faded blues, and earthy browns inspired by nature. These gentle shades instantly brighten a room while maintaining the cozy feeling that rustic decor is known for. Vintage-inspired linens, distressed furniture, and aged textures work beautifully together to create a relaxed and inviting summer atmosphere that feels both elegant and lived in. Natural wood elements are essential in rustic vintage decorating, especially during the summer season when lighter textures and airy details become the focus. Reclaimed wood shelves, antique wooden crates, and weathered farmhouse tables add character and warmth without overwhelming the space. The imperfections in aged wood tell a story and bring authenticity into the home. Pairing these wooden textures with soft greenery and delicate summer florals creates a balanced design that feels peaceful and timeless. Summer rustic decor becomes even more beautiful when layered with vintage textiles that feel soft and comforting. Linen curtains gently moving with the breeze, faded cotton tablecloths, and crocheted throws instantly add warmth and charm. Look for fabrics with subtle floral patterns, grain sack stripes, or delicate lace details to capture that vintage farmhouse aesthetic. Mixing old and new textiles together creates depth and personality while keeping the room relaxed and effortless for the summer season. Bringing nature indoors is one of the most important elements of rustic summer decorating. Fresh greenery, wildflowers, dried lavender, and olive branches instantly breathe life into a vintage-inspired space. Simple arrangements placed inside antique pitchers, glass jars, or distressed pottery create an organic and authentic look. Summer decor feels most timeless when it reflects the beauty of the outdoors, allowing natural textures and earthy details to become part of the home's overall atmosphere. Rustic kitchens become especially charming in the summertime when styled with vintage-inspired details that feel practical and beautiful. Open wooden shelves displaying white dishes, copper cookware, and antique glass jars create a collected farmhouse aesthetic full of warmth. Fresh herbs in small clay pots and woven baskets filled with seasonal fruit add natural color and texture. Even the smallest rustic touches can transform a kitchen into a welcoming gathering place that feels nostalgic and comforting. Lighting plays a powerful role in creating a timeless rustic retreat during the summer months. Soft natural sunlight paired with warm vintage-inspired lighting creates an inviting atmosphere throughout the home. Lanterns, distressed candle holders, and antique-style chandeliers add character while maintaining a cozy feeling during the evenings. Sheer curtains help maximize daylight, allowing sunlight to gently filter into the room and highlight the beautiful textures found in rustic decor. A rustic summer dining table should feel simple, relaxed, and thoughtfully gathered rather than overly styled. Layer neutral table linens with vintage plates, weathered wood serving boards, and delicate glassware for a timeless farmhouse look. Small bouquets of wildflowers or fresh greenery placed in vintage containers create a naturally elegant centerpiece. Rustic entertaining is all about creating warmth and connection, where every detail feels welcoming and beautifully imperfect. Vintage furniture pieces add soul and personality to rustic summer interiors. Antique cabinets, distressed benches, and weathered side tables instantly create a sense of history within a space. Rather than filling every corner with decor, allow each vintage piece room to breathe and stand out naturally. The beauty of rustic decorating comes from thoughtful simplicity, where meaningful objects and aged materials work together to create a home that feels authentic and timeless. Summer porches and outdoor spaces can become extensions of a rustic vintage home with just a few cozy details. Wicker chairs layered with neutral cushions, weathered planters filled with flowers, and soft outdoor lanterns create a peaceful retreat perfect for warm evenings. Adding natural textures like jute rugs, wooden stools, and woven baskets helps blur the line between indoor comfort and outdoor beauty, making the entire home feel connected and harmonious. Decorating with antique finds is one of the most exciting parts of creating a rustic vintage retreat. Flea market treasures, old picture frames, enamel pictures, and weathered signs add personality and charm that cannot be replicated by mass-produced decor. The key is to decorate intentionally and allow these pieces to tell a story. Combining meaningful vintage objects with modern comfort creates a balanced home that feels both timeless and personal. Rustic bedrooms during the summer season should feel airy, restful, and softly layered with comforting textures. White or neutral bedding paired with vintage quilts and linen pillows creates an inviting retreat that feels cool and relaxing. Wooden nightstands, distressed mirrors, and simple greenery help maintain the rustic aesthetic without making the room feel heavy. Summer decorating is about creating calm spaces that encourage rest while still feeling beautiful and thoughtfully styled. Wall decor can completely transform the mood of a rustic vintage home when kept simple and meaningful. Botanical prints, antique mirrors, weathered frames, and handmade wreaths add warmth and visual interest without overwhelming the room. Layering different textures and finishes creates depth while maintaining a collected farmhouse feel. Rustic decorating works best when each piece feels naturally connected to the overall atmosphere rather than overly coordinated or overly polished. Storage can also become part of the decor in a rustic summer home. Woven baskets, antique trunks, wooden crates, and open shelving provide both function and charm while helping maintain an organized space. Rustic interiors feel most inviting when they are uncluttered and breathable. Using practical storage solutions with vintage appeal allows everyday items to become part of the design while preserving the relaxed and timeless atmosphere of the home. Handmade details bring authenticity and warmth into rustic vintage decorating. Whether it is a hand-woven basket, a DIY floral arrangement, or repurposed antique furniture, these personal touches make a home feel unique and lived in. Summer decor feels especially beautiful when it embraces imperfection and creativity. Small handcrafted elements remind us that rustic style is not about perfection, but about comfort, simplicity, and creating meaningful spaces filled with character. Seasonal scents and soft background details can elevate a rustic summer retreat even further. Candles with lavender, citrus, or fresh linen fragrances create a calming atmosphere that complements vintage decor beautifully. Soft instrumental music, open windows, and fresh summer air help create a sensory experience that feels peaceful and restorative. Rustic decorating is not only about how a space looks, but also about how it feels when you spend time inside it. As we conclude this rustic summer decorating journey, remember that timeless vintage style is all about creating spaces that feel warm, welcoming, and deeply personal. By combining natural textures, antique accents, soft summer colors, and meaningful details, any home can become a peaceful rustic retreat filled with charm and character. Thank you for spending time with me today, and I hope these summer rustic decor ideas inspire you to create a beautiful vintage sanctuary that you will enjoy throughout the entire season.